Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Sam, or the Mule, or KBud KMK420, or whatever you want to call me, like I always say. Today I have oh god, what is this map called? Stockpile? I got a stockpile Dom for you. It's not the greatest game, it's not my best score or anything like that. It's just like a mediocre game. The reason why I'm doing this is school, since I have school right now. It's kind of tough for me to play a lot, and when I play, it's tough. I don't get as many good gameplays as other people, so, I don't get like 50 kill games like very often. I do get them, but it doesn't happen on a regular basis, so I figured, hey, I might as well just, do it or whatever. And the theater mode cut off the first, like, I don't know what it cut off the first part of this. It keeps doing that, I don't know what it is. Anyways. Well, what I wanted to talk to you about today is just, like, what I do, and, who I am, and I already kind of covered this, but I just wanted to talk about, like, where I go to school, what I do for a living, I guess you would say. I go to school at a local technical school for, transportation technology, and if you guys don't know what transportation technology is, it's basically auto mechanics. I'm really into cars, and, that's just, am I the best technician? No. Am I, like, the worst? No. At the end of the day, when you're a technician, it's all nuts and bolts. That's all it is. To tell you the truth, guys, when you work on cars, whether it be old, new, or whatever, it's all nuts and bolts. That's all it is. That's all a car is. It's just metal and nuts and bolts. Anyways, so yeah, I go to school for trans tech, and I work on cars, I guess, somewhat. I own a BMW that I rarely drive because it needs a radiator, and yes, I'm a lazy bastard. So, it's been a couple, I don't have a car right now, and I really should get that fixed, but I've just been, so piled up with, like, school starting and all this stuff that, it's just, like, tough for me to, get the ball rolling. But, yeah, I own a 1984 BMW 318, and 318 is probably the least desirable E30 BMW there is, and an E30 BMW, if you guys don't know, is 80s vintage BMW. It goes all the way up to 92, and anything between 83 and 92, I believe, is an E30. The ones after that were E36s, and the ones after that were E46s, and the ones after that were E92s. Why they made a jump from 46 to 92 beats me. But anyways, so yeah, I own a 3 Series, E33 Series. It's a 4-cylinder model. It's nothing special or anything like that. It doesn't have leather seats, doesn't have power windows. It's fuel injected, and that's probably the only thing it's got going for them. But I love BMWs. I always have, and I probably always will. And my favorite BMW of all time was the E30, the 80s models. Why? I don't know. I've just been a huge fan, and I remember I started playing a game not too long ago on Facebook, like, not too long ago, like 2 years ago, and the E30 M3 came out, and I told myself, I was like, or came out on this game, it didn't come out in real life, because that came out years ago, but the E30 M3 was released inside the game, and, after that point, I just got this, like, itch. I was like, I'm gonna own one of those. I'm gonna own one of those BMWs. No, not necessarily an M3, but I always wanted, after that point, I really started looking around, and, the funny thing is, I went bowling one day with makena, and, we drove past this place, and I saw this E30 BMW sitting outside, and I just was like, I'm gonna buy that car. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna buy that car. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm gonna buy that car. Because where I live, there isn't a BMW dealership for about 50 miles. Or, 50 miles. More like 350 miles. And I said, I'm gonna buy one of those and I'm gonna make it sick. So I bought it, and now I'm in the process of, you know, getting it all nice and worked on and getting it nice and clean, but that's not the point I'm trying to get at here. Ooh, somebody just got a quad name. Oh, Jesus. So yeah, I just like told myself, I was like, I'm gonna buy that car. So I ended up buying it like a month later, because I said, you know, this probably isn't gonna be there when I get there. And I ended up buying it like a year, or like a week later, or no, I just said a month. A month later or so, and I was so excited. Like, I drove it for like the first 4 days straight, and then the radiator went to shit after that, and I kind of just let it sit. And my sister's husband, he drove it around for a little bit, but he said that he was spending a lot on coolant, so he stopped driving it. Anyways, so I enjoy cars, video games. That's basically my life. You know, but lately, you know, I've just been kind of like lazy with the whole car thing, which is, I don't know why, but you know, I just been not in the mood, and especially with school coming out, I'm working on school cars. I don't even, you know, I don't even, well, whatever. But yeah, I love cars. I always have. I'm a Gran Turismo fan all the way. I've been playing racing games for, you know, years, but I don't play them anymore, really. I mean, that's not my thing. But, yeah. And, so you know, I go to school for that, and I'm in my second year, so I'm almost done. After this year, I'm done. If I pass everything and everything goes smoothly. And after that, I get a job or go back to school. One of the two. But yeah. What else was I going to talk about? I want to talk about a little bit about PC games and PC. Now, I recently bought a gaming computer that my friend built me, and he really hooked me up good. And he gave me, you know, this really sweet setup that I got, like, sitting right next to. And he gave it to me for about $700, which is, you know, is phenomenal. I got a 24-inch Asus HD 1080p monitor, and I got a keyboard and mouse with it, and you know, in the tower, of course. And I've been really enjoying the shit out of COD 4 PC lately. I've been playing that game more than I've been playing Black Ops lately, and it's kind of sad, but you know, and I've been playing on those 50-man servers and all this stuff. This guy panic knifed me. It's like, how did I miss? Anyways, and yeah, so you know, I do that, and you know, I've been really getting the hang of the PC game. And you know, last night, I jumped on COD Black Ops on my PlayStation, and I noticed that the connection, it's so ridiculous. Like on PC, people talk about dedicated servers and stuff, but man, it is, when you shoot a guy, you don't, if you get killed, you don't sit there and guess, like, how the fuck did that guy get me, and how did he do that, and stuff like that. It's mainly just, oh, I was outplayed, you know. And, you know, surprisingly, you know, when I first bought COD 4 for PC, I was like, I'm gonna get completely raped. Like, these people are so good at PC, and I'm just a noob, and, you know, but I ended up going positive or even, and just a little bit negative almost every match. It really wasn't that hard for me. I do better on that game than I do on Black Ops sometimes. Like, it's just weird. But yeah, if you guys want to ask my setup, it's a AMD Phenom 2, dual core 555 Black Edition. Yeah, it's a dual core, but whatever. Oh, well, come on. The game's about to end, so, well, whatever. I failed at the end here, and I become the kill cam. I was like, where is this guy? Oh, anyway. Well, I'll continue my PC discussion next time, but for now, I'll just leave it at what it is. Just, you know, a car discussion, I guess, but, and yeah. There's a score, 27-11, 2 captures, 2 defends, host pro, and yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys have a nice day. See you later.